It's 1 week since Japan was hit by the devastating earthquake. As its people look back in grief and look to the future with fear, the exodus continues.
Well, among the countries advising its nationals to leave is China. Breakfast's Jenny Hill spent the day at Niigata airport in the west of the country with Chinese people desperate to go home. About why you felt you had to leave. Are you travelling alone? Are you with family? How many people with you? And have decided to do the same thing. Do you plan to come back to the UK now, or are you just sitting this out until you're able to go back to where you've been living, for the last 3 or 4 years?
This morning.
Well, there are fresh hopes this morning that engineers at Japan's stricken nuclear plant may finally be on the edge of a breakthrough.
Yes, workers. Also ahead in Japan, a week after the...
Well, the city of Tobruk is in the east of Libya and is still experienced up till now. And as this no-fly zone takes time to plan and come into effect practically, what are the people there afraid might happen in the meantime? Kevin, at 7:40, so in about half an hour, we're speaking to the former Foreign Secretary, Sir Malcolm Rifkind. Life expectancy in the UK is rising despite concerns about increased obesity. The findings...
Yes, and for the very latest from Japan, we'll be speaking to our correspondent Tim Wilcox, who's in Tokyo. Latest developments, of course, on the nuclear plant. That's coming up a little later.
Still to come here on Breakfast.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, Mike, thank you. 7:39.
Back to our top story now, and within days, Britain could be involved in action against Libya. It would be David Cameron's first war, and it could be bloody, with Colonel Gaddafi...
Good morning, you're watching Breakfast from BBC News with Charlie State and Susanna Reid.
Our main story this morning, British... Well, earlier on Breakfast, the former Defence Secretary Sir Malcolm Rifkind said he was confident the UN resolution would help protect rebel forces.
Here, more than 20,000 business regulations are to be reviewed by ministers in an attempt to cut red tape.
Now, and you can see it in St Mars from today.
Oh, yeah, but it closes today.
We're there already, aren't we?
Here's Carol with a
We're going head to head with it. We're trying to wipe that off the table.
The weather. Carol. Brilliant. Can you imagine staying awake, let alone broadcasting to the nation for more than 50 hours?
Radio 1's Chris Moyles, Comedy Dave have undertaken that for comic relief. Are they still going? We're going to talk about Red Nose Day, and now we have Tim Vine and Harry Enfield.
Boppers.
Yes.
And you can go to comicrelief.com to find out.